Hey, this is Sidan, coach of the City 6, bringing you the Week 6 battle for the Mustard's Battle League. Um, this week we'll be facing Black Sword and his team, the Dark Cerberus. Um, we are set to this. Sorry. So winning this week will secure a spot into playoffs. We are firmly placed in number one. However, I think winning this doesn't guarantee a number one position. But if I do win this one, then the next one will guarantee a number one position. Also, winning this actually doesn't guarantee a first place position, but it's very likely I will be. Because I would need to not only lose by a lot the next two games, I would actually have to. My second, well, there's a huge. Second, third, and fourth are actually being contested pretty well, and those positions would have to win by quite a lot in order to catch up to me. But regardless, it doesn't matter about first place in the regular season at the moment. Let's just secure the playoff spot. So, then let's check out my opponents. So here is his team. It's an interesting team. The immediate threats I can see is Garchomp. I think Garchomp's probably one of the best dragon types around. It's got that 102 speed tier, which is I believe it's 102, which is just really inconvenient. Tyrantrum can be very dangerous. He has Gmax Blastoise, which is also because of Gmax Cannonade, it's a little bit it can be really annoying and getting chipped down. I do have two water types, so they wouldn't be affected by the Cannonade damage, but nonetheless, I don't want Cannonade to come up. The rest of his team, we've got Raichu. It served us well in season 2. And I believe that is his fastest Pokemon. Magmortar is interesting. Magmortar is one of those Pokemon, like it has the great special attack, but that defense is so abysmal. There's a lot going on with this team, to be honest. There's 4 Pokemon's weak to fighting. He has 4 Pokemon's weak to ground. But enough, his team is actually very vulnerable to grass, very vulnerable to water. There's just a lot. He has no hazard control except rapid spin from Blastoise. He has no ground or toxic, so it's with the toxic spike. There was just so much on going on with his team that it was hard to decide how to go about attacking his team. To be honest, I probably had so many different. I couldn't even explain how many different teams I came up with just trying to beat this team. But because they're so, he's got a lot of issues, but they're not the most compounding issues. Like, he can really, even though he has 4 Pokemon weak to fighting, he doesn't have to bring all of them. He doesn't have to bring all his ground weak Pokemons as well. It's hazards is probably like Gmax Blastoise. I don't think is the worst Pokemon to have rapid spin on. yeah, he has a lot of weaknesses, but they're not easily compounded. Um, yeah. With that said, um, I I'm gonna be honest. I found this team pretty difficult to come up with a plan because of all this. What I expect him to bring was I expect him to bring his Gmax Pokemon, Garchomp, and maybe Umbreon. Those are the only three I can really think of that could really definite come in. Like Mortar would be interesting. Raichu also, Meowstic. Um, the rest, he could go for uh, Aurorus with Snow Warning, and then Slush Rush, Beartic. That's an option. Or you can just go Rain Dance on Meowstic. I'm pretty sure Meowstic can learn Rain Dance, and just Swift Swim on Beartic, and then it will just increase the power of his Gmax Handmade as well. So there's a lot he can go. But I think I just try to just I kind of built my team just trying to tackle each weakness and see what will stick. So it's I think this is my least planned out team. I just don't have a clear goal when it comes to facing this team. But the first Pokemon I'm gonna go with is Rillaboom. Like I said, he has two Pokemon weak to grass, but only one resist, and that's his Magmortar. But even then, Magmortar still gets 2-hit KO by Grassy Glide. 204 plus speed, making sure I outspeed Blastoise. I do have the knockoff. I do have High Horse Arrow just in case I anticipate him to switch into Magmortar. And then he's probably at full HP. Knockoff just for general damage, just to, throw out there, get rid of items. 252 attack with the choice band, obviously, for maximum damage. The rest went to bulk. A pretty simple build. Wood Hammer, I think, is my strongest move, especially if I can get to a point where his slower Pokemons are the left on the field. His slow Pokemons are pretty bulky, so it's good to have Wood Hammer. Classic Glide's not gonna cut it. Yeah, so that's Rillaboom. I'm just hoping to work on his lack of grass resist. The next Pokemon I went with is Clefable. This is to deal with Garchomp. It's my best answer to Garchomp. Garchomp's a pretty high Pokemon to prepare for, to be honest. He is unaware because he could Sword Dance. Yeah. Citrus Berry, just so I can, come in on an attack like Earthquake or something and not end up having to be 2-hit KO'd. Or yeah, so it'll force a 3-hit KO from Citrus with the Citrus Berry from full, or even with a little bit of chip. Max defense, so I could take hits from Garchomp. Could be a special Garchomp, but I do think he's going to go with physical, because that's just where all the more powerful moves are, and that's where he'll probably have access to, I think, Poison Jab. So that's why I think he'll go with physical. A Moonblast, just so I can hit his team. His team is actually pretty weak to Fairy. I think he only has one resist to Fairy. Soft World just to keep Fable healthy. Stuff Rocks, hazards. Aromatherapy, because I do with Umbreon, and then maybe Flame Body coming from Water. Meowstic could also have a lot of status moves. I think status could be a thing, so I have Aromatherapy there. For my next Pokemon, I'm going with Bronzong. Bronzong, I think, deals with his Galarian Rapidash, his Ice types really well. I have Stealth Rock on this end as well because I don't want to. If I can avoid having to set up with it, if Garchomp is the only Pokemon Clefable can enter in on, I don't want to waste it using Stealth Rock, so I'd rather have it with Bronzong as a backup. I have Levitate, that way I could maybe check Garchomp, so he could have a Fire type coverage. There's even the mix set, I think, with Fire Blast. But leftovers, just because it's the most reliable recovery for Bronzong. To just pretty much max defense, but I went with the Brave Nature, so I can. Those Iron Heads could 2-hit KO his Ice types, and and Galarian Rapidash. A Body Press, I think, in some circumstances will do more damage, particularly to Umbreon. Toxic is probably the main move I'm probably going to click, to be honest, so I can status his team. I think he does have a Cleric, but in Umbreon, but yeah, I think Umbreon would just be I think Pokemon I can get some of my more offensive Pokemons to come in and just set up on if he needs to waste a turn heal Bell. For my fourth Pokemon, I decided to go with Mantine. Mantine is going to be my dedicated check to Blastoise. Water Absorb ensures that he can't use G-Max Cannonade. Heavy Duty Boots, just in case he works with some hazards. He does have hazard options. Skull, Toxic, Defog, Roost. I think this is just a support set, as you can see. Toxic, again, that's just there. He has no poison types. Trying to recall now if he has a steel type. I don't even think he has a steel type, so yeah, so Toxic's a good idea. Defog, just in case we get rid of his hazards. Roost to keep healthy. Skull, just a general move. Max defense, because that's just to balance out his Mantine's bulk. Special defense is high enough, even with this in 252 plus investment. I think his special defense is still higher than his defense, so yeah. For my fifth Pokemon is Inteleon. Where I went with Sniper and Choice Specs. Inteleon is the fastest Pokemon in this battle, and hopefully I could just pick Snipe Shot and just clean through his team. He has one resist to water type moves, and I am blanking on who it is. Oh, it's Blastoise. That's it. Otherwise, I think I of course Umbreon could take it. Garchomp, it's not going to be a code by it, but that's why I have Ice Beam. I do have Mud Shot just in case, because he has a lot of ground weak Pokemon. Mud Shot, I think, can do a little bit more damage than Snipe Shot, assuming there's no crits. Dark Pulse is, I think, just there. I don't recall why I have Dark Pulse. So I don't recall dark weak Pokemon. Regardless, I have 180 plus speed. That should outspeed Raichu. 252 special attack with the Choice Specs will do maximum damage. Rest went to bulk. Pretty simple build. Yeah. My last Pokemon's obviously going to be a G-Max in a race. With Life Orb. I'm going with a Pyro Ball. High Jump, Kick, Bounce, Sucker Punch. Pyro Ball, it's there, but I don't think his team is really particularly weak to fire. But it is my strongest, I think. It's a strong, reliable move. I know there is Gunk Shot, but The accuracy on gun shots are less than Parabol for only just a tiny bit more damage. High jump kick, I think. Well, actually, high jump kick's my highest damaging move. But you know, there's that risk of missing and losing half your HP. I mainly need it for max knuckle. Bounce is also there, just mainly for max airstream. Sucker punch, priority move, just in case. Set up. Particularly, this is for Garchomp if he has scale shot. Of course, with scale shot, it will then outspeed Cinderace. So, yeah, 188 plus speed, I believe, will outspeed Raichu. 252 attack with Life Ball to do as much damage as possible, and the rest went into fall. So, that's the team. I don't really think. I don't know how I'm gonna go about this, but let's hope that it turns out well. Yeah, so let's get into the battle. Okay, so here is our Week 6 match. Hopefully we can secure playoffs. Ooh, that Meowstic female. Wow. Okay, that I didn't even. It didn't even like. I don't even. Meowstic female. Wow. I'm just gonna lead with the Rillaboom. Okay, well, good luck to my opponent. Yeah. Add more time. Okay. Ooh. Now it could be Choice Scarf. So I am just gonna hard swap to Cinderace. He does have water cover, but like he has electric cover move, so he could get that. Otherwise, he would just go for a fire type move. So there's the Fire Blast. It's gonna get hurt. Yeah, I did tons. Is that Choice Specs then? Oh, why was I Downs? I thought I had a different moveset than this. Okay. Umbreon. Fable? I mean, that's probably my best Pokemon. Not a good start, to be honest. Now I think about it, I probably should have led Elion. That would have been a smart thing. Dark Pulse. Interesting. At this point, I'm just going to Stealth Rock. Let's see how that goes. I need to get positioned somehow. I haven't even thrown out a single move yet. Sidekick. Okay. Trying to create something. Faster? Let's see how much Moonblast will do. Shadow Ball. Just throwing out moves for the sake of 3 attack Umbreon is unique. Okay. So it's, you know, it's 2 hit in 2 hit range. It has leftovers. So it's probably a little bit less than 2 hits now. A bit more than 2 hits. I'm gonna click Cafable healthy, because you know what, I didn't even occur. I was so surprised by Meowstic female that I didn't even check. I didn't even check if he had Garchomp. Yeah, he has Garchomp. Okay, yeah. Okay, Moonblast. It's probably gonna protect? No, he has 3 attacks. Plus Wish. So, this is an odd set. I'm gonna be honest. I got the Spidef drop there. And there's an attack drop. Kind of equalize, I guess. It's gonna Moonblast again. On a Wished. Okay. I'm just happy just to keep Moonblasting here. I think he's gonna switch. I think switching might be a smart idea here. To Magmortar? I think that would be a smart move. Yeah. I'll get the special attack drop. Which is, and he's still specs, technically, right? Let's soft boil, see what kind of damage he's doing. Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to double, but he's got a hard Mantine. I really don't want the Cannonade to come out, so just fake it. Okay. Toxic. I mean, he could switch Umbreon, but yeah, I don't know. Tail is, I guess, expected. So Roost here. Okay, I didn't expect that. The attack drop doesn't really matter to me. I thought he would just hail again. A hailstorm. Oh, was it G-Max? Not G-Max. Max Hail Storm. What's the name of the move? I just thought he would do that again. Alright, avoid the cannonade. There's no way you can use that. Which is good for me. Okay. Fair enough. It wasn't really doing him anything, I guess, so... At this point, he could just... just gonna wish, I guess. You know, with a little bit of luck, maybe I can switch into Clefable. He gets up the wish, I Moonblast, and hopefully it faints him. He's not getting leftover HP at the moment, so... Of course, he's gonna hit me with Psychic or something. Hopefully this does enough damage. I reckon it should, but who knows. Could switch, I guess. I mean, Magmortar, again, that's a pretty good switch in, I'd say. Air Tick. Why is he Slush Rush? Oh. Well, that doesn't matter now. Guess I'll just go Bronze Song. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what his plan is. Icicle Crash. That's not gonna do a lot. Toxic. I suspect Magmortar is his switch in here. Let's just Throat Chop. I didn't even know this thing could like Throat Chop. I'll just switch to fail then. This Throat Chop won't do that much. That'll kill it. Soft Boil. I'm faster? Yeah, I thought I was slower. Nice little crash. Ooh. That was a low roll. That means high roll, max 50%, I'd say. I'm just gonna soft boil. I'll just let Toxic do its thing. This is, honestly, I'm not playing great. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I should just Moon Blast here. Hopefully it'll do enough damage. You could switch, expecting to stop this toxic damage building up. Yep, there he is. Now stick, email. Crazy dude. Yeah, now Stick is definitely going to be faster. Whether it'll do enough damage is going to be another thing entirely. And actually, is it not competitive? Because it's lowered its... Man, what is this set? This is crazy. I don't even know. Thunderbolt. Didn't have a psychic move? I'm just gonna Moon Blast again. Let's see what we get. Maybe he's trying to get power? That would suck, but I mean, not the end of the world. I'm just gonna softball. I just want to see how much damage he does. Thunderbolt. I think it's specs at this point, so I'm gonna test it out. This is gonna be a dangerous move for me, but I think that's specs damage. I really don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go on the predication of these specs. So I'm just going to knock off. See what we get. Okay, the fact that he switches tells me he's specs. I'm gonna just... Can I sack? Nah. I think what he does. It's gonna do tons. else. What does he have? Mouse-stick, Garchomp, Toxic. I'm just gonna Toxic. Let's see what he gets. Comes in. Man, this... I've been playing badly. Tell the truth, this is way too passive. I did no moves. Of course, synchronize, yes, of course. That's only one Pokemon has fainted so far, which is crazy. You know what? I'm gonna say this team was just so weird that I just had no idea what to do. That's my excuse. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, if he switches into Magmortar, he should die to a Grassy Glide, so... And plus the Rock's damage is just gonna do it. Man, all these, like, supplementary damages just... This way I'm just gonna win, like, this is the lowest win I have. As long as, like, none of my Pokemon die, I think... Yeah, okay, Magmortar, he's just gonna die. There's no way he survives this. Yeah, this is the weirdest match I've ever played, and yeah, fortunately we ran out of time. I think I'm at a point where now Grassy Glide's just gonna take everything except Garchomp. But my Garchomp switching is like shot, so I mean there's no point. Yeah, okay, so I mean we take the win. It's not the most impressive win, but it's a win nonetheless. Yeah, kudos to my opponent, and yeah, those are just some surprising sets. Like that Umbreon set I've never seen anything like it. Female Meowstic, I've never seen female Meowstic being used, and the fact that it wasn't competitive is just I don't know. That said, yeah, I couldn't even. You know what? It was at the very beginning, that lead. I think once the lead was there, it was the fact that I chose Rillaboom as my lead and he chose Magmortar was the downfall for me, really. But yeah, that secures a playoff spot for me. I think there's literally no way I can be knocked out of playoff position. So I extend my run of this league by 2 weeks. Well, I think next week, if I win, I think that secures first place regardless. I'm already in a good position for first place, but I think winning next week will guarantee first place for me. So with that said, I really enjoyed the match. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the match, like, really appreciate a like. Otherwise, you know, if you want to see my run through the MBL, best thing to do is to subscribe. So next week, I think we are facing the LA Infernape. So an old friend, I guess you can say. He's struggling a little bit this season, so who knows if we will have a grand finals. You'll have a grand final match against him. If anything, if he does even manage to scrape through, he'd be playoff for round 1. Yeah, but I think also at the same time, I think it is a must-win for him next week. Actually, depends. I don't even know. Didn't even play this week, but yeah. But yeah, if you want to, until that match, I mean, hope you guys have a great day, and see ya.